Good morning, I'm Mike Reed, Operations Section Chief Trainee for the Oakridge Lightning Fires, and this is your operational briefing for July 24th. Starting up top in Branch 8, on the chalk fire, in Division Kilo, where it's slopped over the 19 road here, it is continuing to eat, but we do have line and hose lay along the bottom end, and we're utilizing some existing lines that were already in place, and we're really hoping to get that captured and secured here soon. We're still bringing line across the top of the chalk, and we're trying to figure out a plan as how we're going to connect this northern piece of it down into Alpha, which is hung up on a road. We're hopeful that we'll be successful there. Moving down on McKinley, we did get line all the way around that. We are plumbing it, or if it hasn't been plumbed already, we're going to continue plumbing it and start mop up on the McKinley to get those edges secured so that it doesn't move any further on us. And Tire Mountain as well has also got line all the way around it. And there is one small piece of it that's still eating down the hill, which is just going to run into a road. So they're up there as it progresses down and making sure that it doesn't cross anything. Up in the north in Branch 8, we're looking pretty good, and we're hopeful that we're going to continue to be successful. With the fires up north, we are considering, impacts to the community of Oakridge, and so by keeping these fires as tight as possible, we can reduce the impacts of the smoke into the community. Also down on the south end, considering all our values at risk, trying to keep fire off of the timber SRI property down here, and as well as the impacts to the recreation areas along the river. Moving down into Branch 12, we did see, on the CoffeePot, we did see some significant fire activity yesterday. We were working direct. We're looking for some options, still trying to stay as tight as possible to that perimeter, but we are looking at some options a little further out that might give us a little bit more of a higher probability of success. On to Moss Mountain, we also saw some increased activity on that yesterday. We are continuing to also look, trying to keep that box as tight as possible, but we are looking for some opportunities to move out just slightly to reduce some of that risk to the firefighters, but also giving us a higher probability of success of catching that. And then lastly, moving down into the wilderness here, we have the 217 fire and the 208 fire. So the 217 fire is the fire that's staffed by 20 jumpers. They've been doing some really good work in there. We do have line pretty much around it, and a lot of it is plumbed. There's a lake right up there that we're able to pull water out of, and they're really working hard at securing the edges. And then 208 fire, we continue to watch what it's doing, providing surveillance of that fire. We didn't see significant growth on it yesterday. It's pretty high up in the wilderness, and we're not seeing a lot of movement out of it. We're trying to get the right resources to start to plug into some of these others. Meanwhile, we do have fires to our south here and the red fire here to the east. So we're coordinating with them closely to make sure that we're not impacting those fires negatively and vice versa. That's your operational update for July 24th.